Hi, this is Valerie from charmvalerie.com, and I'm here with a little beauty trick to show you guys. These are my favorite ever on earth nail strips. They are Sally Hansen Salon Effects. I love them so much. I've tried probably just about every nail strip out there, and these are by far my favorite. These Sally Hansen nail strips will cost you like about, I want to say like $7.99 to $11.99 if you're gonna get like the French manicure, which are also my favorite. But anyway, if you're gonna get these kind that aren't the French manicure kind, I have a trick that I use where I can get 2 uses out of one package. So there's going to be 2 packages in these, and I'm going to show you how to just use one. You're going to end up getting 2 manicures from a little $7.99 box, and they're relatively quick and easy and very, very user-friendly. You're going to see in my video I'm going to make a few mistakes, and I'm easily able to correct it. So I'm going to show you how to do this. I guess that comes out to like $4 a manicure. And the cool thing is that these last so long. They last about, for me, about 2 weeks until my nails start to grow out. And so I'm going to show you guys how I did this to my nails and how you can get 2 manicures out of one box.
So here's our box of Sally Hansen Salon Effects Real Nail Polish Strips. There is 2 packs of 8 nail polish strips. There's 16 total strips. There's also a cuticle stick, mini file, buffer, and the instructions. So to prep your nails, you're going to start with clean, dry nails, and you're going to want to push your cuticles back with the wooden cuticle pusher stick, and you're going to shape your nails, make sure they're trimmed, and you're going to gently smooth the surface with the white side of the nail file. Then you're going to give your nails one last swipe with nail polish remover, and this is going to remove any excess dirt and oil, and it's a pretty important step. Now it's time to open up your package of nail strips. So just open one pack. This pack is the nail strips that are Hide and Peak. That's what they're called. And I think they're limited edition. And so I'm going to line them up and kind of see how they're all going to fit on my nails. I've got 8 strips that I'm going to work with. Some of them I'm going to end up cutting in half, and some I'm not. But normally what I do is I use the 2 biggest nail strips on each of my thumbs. One of them is like slightly larger than my thumbs, and I just use the sharp end of the cuticle stick to kind of trace along. After I get them nice and stuck on, I trace along the edge of my nail, and I can just kind of pick that last part off. And so here I am lining it up and laying it on my thumb. Luckily these nail strips they're made out of real nail polish, and they're pretty flexible, and I'm generally able, whether or not I stick it on and I can't get it all the way right, I can always pull it back up, or I can kind of pull it and stretch it and rub on my nail to just kind of smooth it out. Also, the fact that these nail strips are made of real nail polish is the reason why you don't want to open the other package, since we're not going to be using that whenever we have like short nails, and whenever we can use this one pack to go use it for both hands. So once you open the pack, they dry out and they really don't apply as well. So once you have the nail strip applied to your nail and you fold it over the edge of your nail, you are going to want to file the excess part off with the light pink side of the file, and do this pretty gently so that you don't rip the other part that's on your nail. So for me, on my index finger, I'm going to cut this strip in half, and you can cut it in half either while it's still on the white little backing piece of paper, or you can do it the way I do it, which is after I already put it on my nail, and then I just kind of either stick the excess piece back onto the white paper, or I just go ahead and stick it on my nail. So my middle finger is also one that I cut in half, and so with this one I got it a little bit off, and I'm going to make a little bit of a mistake with how I measured it, but I'm going to show you in the end how I fixed that, and I saved it on my nail. My ring finger is also another one that I'm going to end up cutting in half. Time for my pinky. This strip is going to be cut in half as well. By about this point I realized that the strip that I had cut half of for my ring finger wasn't going to fit, and so luckily I had a extra strip that would fit. So there was a strip left over and it fit my other ring finger perfectly. So now comes the point where I have to fix the little mistake I have on my middle finger, and so luckily this pattern is pretty busy. Most of the Sally Hansen nail strips are this way, and so I was just able to use some of the excess piece that I had cut off and saved, and I used that to fix my middle finger. Now I have another little mistake. There was a tiny gap inside of, I think, my other ring finger, because I didn't fit it exactly great and I couldn't get it back up. But anyway, luckily these are very user-friendly. I was able to just cut a strip that was remaining. It was like a tiny pinky part, and so I just cut a piece that was just going to fit in and could fill in that little gap. And with these, I promise you cannot tell whenever you make a mistake. I'm one of those people who's a perfectionist at this sort of thing, and I totally can't even notice where I fixed things. So this last step is completely optional. It's just something I like to do. There's this China Glaze fairy dust, which is this really fine micro glitter top coat, and I'm a girl who loves my bling, and so I just added a final little coat. You can't really tell if I'm inside, but as soon as the light hits it, it just goes off and it looks spectacular, and so I kind of love that, and it doesn't distort the print on the finger, and I'm going to show you guys what that looks like after I painted it in a second. So here's the final result in all its glory. I hope you learned something in this video, and let me know if you have any other questions, and let me know in the comments what kind of videos that you'd like to see in the future, and what you thought about this, and what's your favorite kind of nail strips.
Thanks for watching.